Hey, what's going on, guys? California Flipper here, bringing you guys another video. Hope you guys are all staying safe and hope you guys are all doing well. And yeah, so as you see in the title, I'm going to be sharing my life story with you guys pretty much. And I haven't ever shared this with anybody besides my girlfriend. We've been together for 6 years. She's really the only person. So you guys, this is a big thing for me, sharing my story with everybody. And, you know, hope it just helps inspire or motivate you guys, or maybe share this video with somebody that is going through tough times, or you know, anything like that. And I'm just very grateful to be where I am now, and I don't ever forget where I came from and when I started and how it all was. So I like to shed some light on that and yeah, get right into it. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about my childhood, growing up, where I am now, and stuff like that, and how I'm able to maintain a profitable store, and how you can too as well, no matter where you're at in life. And yeah, I started my reselling business with like 150 bucks, and now I'm on pace to hit around almost 6 figures this year, my second year reselling full time. So anyways, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So this video, I'm just gonna be sharing a little bit about me. So growing up as a kid, I had an older brother and my mom. My dad wasn't ever really around in my life for like the first 12, 13 years of my life growing up. And when it was me, my mom, and my brother, we really struggled a lot. We didn't ever have a stable home. We were homeless. You know, I've lived in homeless shelters, a garage. I lived in tents. I lived in, you know, motels with mice underneath the heaters, no food. You know, my mom would have to literally go to the grocery store and steal us food. She would have one of those like bags that go over, not a purse, but I guess like a book bag-ish kind of type of bag, and she would steal food for us, you know, for us to eat. You know, I've lived in a car, you know, so I lived that life. I know how, you know, how it feels not to have anything, you know, not a home to go to and to have food, you know. So I went through that, you know, for years and years, you know, through my early ages. And then going to school, my brother, my older brother, he was older than me, he went to another school. He was a couple grades higher than me. So I remember going to school and, you know, getting bullied and picked on because, you know, I didn't have the best hygiene. I had to wear the same clothes all the time. So kids would make fun of me for wearing the same clothes, you know, stinking or whatever it was. And I remember being really sad as a kid. I remember being very like quiet and shy. I never had friends, even growing up through high school. I was always I had to grow up really fast. You know, I had to, you know, just figure a lot of things out by myself. I didn't have a father most of my life. And, you know, my mom, she had a heart condition. And, you know, it was really difficult for her to deal with certain things. She was always in pain, always have to go to the hospital. And, you know, it was really just me and my older brother, you know. So, you know, I got picked on, got bullied, went through all that, you know. And then as I grew up, you know, my mom, you know, she would get abused, you know, like physically and verbally, you know, by her boyfriends. So I seen that. So I know the struggle, man. I know how it feels. I know. So I came up from that. And then at 12 years old, my mom passed away when I was, you know, a month before my 13th birthday. And that was really hard, and I took that really hard. And I don't have like no pictures. I don't really talk about it with anybody. I don't have pictures up in my house or anything like that, or anywhere, because that's kind of like how I deal with it. Because if I see a picture or anything like that, or memories, I get really sad. So I try to just kind of forget about it. But anyways, yeah. So my mom passed away. My dad's not around, so I don't really have no parents. I'm 24 years old. But it has taught and helped me be a better parent, a better father to my two kids. And, you know, so it's helped me a lot in life in the positive way. So that's just a little bit of background about me. So, you know, if you're out there and you're having trouble, you know, with things, just keep pushing, man, keep pushing forward, try to stay positive, and, you know, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And that's why I want to make this YouTube channel, man. I just want to be as transparent as possible with who I am, so you guys know who I am, and try to be as transparent as possible with my business and stuff like that. So for all the new subscribers, I know I shared this like last year in my older videos, like a year ago, but I know I got, you know, some new subscribers, so I kind of wanted to shed some more light to the new people that are watching, to kind of just get where I came from and stuff like that. So you know, working wise, you know, I've worked at, you know, lots of jobs, you know, growing up. Ever since I was like 18, I've worked all the way until like 20, you know, 23, 22 years old, until I started reselling full time. You know, the best job I've had, I was a technician at Mercedes-Benz. I was a machinist. You know, I made pretty good money. And then I decided to just jump into reselling. I started to do it part-time a little bit. And then I was commuting like to the Bay Area. So it was like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive to work every day. I did that for almost 5 years. 4.5 years, 5 years or so. And, you know, I was just getting real tired of it. So I ran across a Gary Vaynerchuk video. Shout out to Gary V. And he was, you know, doing garage sales and stuff like that. And I was like, you know, I could do that, you know. And, you know, I told my girlfriend, hey, let's go to the flea market, you know, this weekend. And my first flip ever was a Blue's Clues plush doll. Picked up for like $1 and it sold for like 13 bucks plus shipping. I was really stoked. It was like a vintage one. And ever since then, man, I just did it, you know, little by little. And after like 3 or 4 months, I took a really big risk. And I told my girlfriend, you know, kind of was just hinting to her, you know, because we have a home, we have kids, you know, we have responsibility. And, you know, I was like, I really feel like I could do this, you know, I could do this full time. I feel like I can make enough money to take care of stuff and build, you know, and, you know, take care of the bills and stuff like that. And I'm not at Mercedes anymore. I went to a lower paying job more closer to home. I didn't mention that. But at this time right now when I'm reselling, I'm like when I was working at Mercedes, I was making $25 plus bonuses and all that. So I was making like $30+, which is pretty good. But then I went down to a lower paying job that was closer to home because the commute was just getting to me too much. But anyways, so now I'm making, you know, I was making like 13 bucks an hour. So I was reselling, kind of just, you know, because I was very miserable and unhappy at the job I was at. I was at a body shop. So anyways, I'm there for a couple months working. I'm doing reselling. 3 or 4 months pass by. That's kind of, I get the urge, like, I seen the potential and I just went for it, man. I quit the job and I just went full in reselling, not really knowing exactly what to do. I don't recommend doing that, but I was just so, I've always wanted to have a business, man. Even before I knew what an entrepreneur was, before I even knew who Gary Vaynerchuk was, or any of these, you know, awesome entrepreneurs, I didn't even know what that was. I asked my girlfriend when I was 18 when we met. I always wanted to start a business before it was cool, you know. I always wanted to do something. I didn't know what it was, but I always wanted to start something. So when I got the opportunity to do reselling, I just went with it, man. And my first year, I think I did like $35,000. I think profit on that was like half, so like 12, 15 grand. Not the best, but I lived on it. I lived very humbly, just like now. My living expenses haven't changed. I'm still in the same home, still drive the same car. We eat the same, even though I make a lot more money now. Now, I'm on the verge of hitting that $75,000 to almost $100,000 this year. And then I just want to keep growing. And then also, reselling is not going to be my only venture. I want to start other businesses where I could hire like employees and be able to give back, you know, to the community and to give people jobs, man. And that's my main goal, you know. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to share that with you guys, have this kind of talk with you guys besides like the reselling part, just to kind of give you guys some context on myself, where I came from, and how you can do the same and more, a lot more than me. I'm nobody. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? You could do whatever you want, man. Just put your mind to it. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, please drop them down in the comments. Message me on Instagram, AdrianAdler209, and I'll be happy to, you know, help you guys out with anything or whatever. And thank you guys for all the love, man. We're almost at 400 subs, so help me get there. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. And hope you guys are all staying well. Hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy. Hope your guys' families are well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Peace.